Edino Dennis Asamoah Mesrel Odia Hote Dibia Mami Amanenye Alatula said ye Tibiano Mesum Ambiaku Nim Kama ne memory da said ye Yasida Emma Chidian Pono no mieno Abapon Simano Makomako Edriasa Bako Uguso Ewe Adom TV Yeda se Oheye na said ye Shishanity any ye know Everton say na the Ghana Premier League no match day 27 said ye promise said ye show was Trust your Adom TV with regards to the Ghana Premier League matches, it do Saturday and Sunday. You better not say na review matches are ye bebo ye reason I better say na ye postmortem on the game itself. Told you no and ne match you can say the bro no Accra Lions Ejina Akono and ne omane Basake Holy Stars enti ohwe Adom TV a obehu se edao gwe enti no miensa no ebo pepepa yebeko na ya join the feed at the live commentary abro ewo Adom TV so Dennis Asamoah Alatula nyame nkwa na betemenka ebedwafo beboa ama ye preview match a enei etodwa no ya hwe head to head said the match esi eko say Basake Holy Stars ebenya advantage no abankran na one Accra Lions e dia bebo ani no abeje points and they hwe said the table no etie dia ye kan obia ohia points badly party anka be Accra Lions because 16th on the log na ohwe eye boboku ani din ni otinafie dan what Accra Lions position any Basake light on the 12 on the log na eye boboku ani din Accra Lions that 16 there ultimu say nei no ampa bedwa ewo live on your screen wo be said the table no etie Kumasi Asante Kotoko edikan on the log ultimu say nioma ekoyi e de mo pa and bibiani Gold Stars na yenim said the tie bia no omonso edu say ya ombeke ka omo ho amanioma akoyi no omonso etato pa etie the log no ato table TV no so e de amount na de ye betena se ne di ho nkomo enne no eye boboku adidi ene Accra Lions otenafie na one eye Basake Holy Stars e de apem so etie no atena si no before a match no ebekọ so enkomobo bia bia no ye de be mawo sanso and previous games meka say Accra Lions abo previous games Basake so abobia no live on your screen the bebo modern say no so no betimi enye bi ahwe ye wie match no ne ye di ho nkomo a ewo ma ye be activity lines ne de amawo na onso enkomo bia pesa woni ye bo no oni ye etimi abo ochina ye be san atena se same ewo Adom TV so because ochina heart of folk and a Vision FC game no so ebetodwa onim say sa match ne de kasa started by no enye kasa keto akra enti no so no china ye be san sinkodwa ba ne de ye call the Accra Sports Stadium na ya hwe Accra Lions and Basake Holy Stars game Evans Kwabnasapo ewo ha oba na ya be hwe game no said de ewuramu nne de ekom de orine any de olusu yina no ye be wram na in-depth analysis on that said game no ye de abro ye aseda ebema control room for sanso na light for ne camera for ni na sound for ni na daroma yatena se ye di dwumadi no ebro kwabna aye krado enti mame emma na kwaba na ye start emfa preview of the game no emfa emma Evans good afternoon
Alatula
na bibia ye boko
Nyankopon Adama bibia da na ko
oledi ho ye
Nyankopon Adama oledi ho ye bibia fine pa
ya me ase quickly match day 27 ye beboy from match day 1 up to match day 26 ye analyze the kakra bi ye so far ahokeka ye pe ye league nim no ye nya.
Well, I would say for now ye league in Ankasa that competitive just that the branded aspect of it and I able to make say question marks for home but I am pretty sure say and domestic league competition committee no woman nyina try say on be put things in place na normal yentimi enya M1 man in the league entimi that attractive and compare your PS most especially about African terrain mu a sa no money nyina o put in place talk of sponsorship talk of about publicity ni sa no man say be nya sika aba be wura mama league na more lucrative I believe say sa no money nyina omoye but we the competitive aspect of it all there and share that bad because you see I can say after 5 matches I've been about 26 for now. We every game the 27, but on Babe bought the total 26. Most of the teams after Nations FC as say awarded 3 points edi ama omo due to nsu atreman for no omo etwe omo free omo withdraw no na GPL omo decision omo take here anything no ade can say sure so omo de omo nya omo 3 points that like previous one no omo anan kom no mbehia susu nyan no and then apart from that we media man no omo susu esi fam ewo TNA Parker omo di nkunim ma the last of Kingsley Ibrahim nyina no ebo hat-trick. That is, you know, it tells you it's a competition, no. Emu aishi. Ye teams be omu free fee. No makwa ko pie mu away. No makwa ko nye huge margin win ya ade. Enshara nye bad. We kotoko competition ni momentum a omu de ema omu top teams, you know. Look at BBN Gold Stars. The way omu so air trust omu betimi akọ for the title. It tells you it's a league, you know, in total, no. Enshara nye bad, and it is getting interesting and interesting.
No, when you akwenya me dey about Dreams FC.
Yeah.
How was it like? I
think after that loss against House of Folk, no, me who a certain media map boku a omu coach Ibrahim Tanko no many abrese kwan bia so that game na no mo TNA Park no so mo team bomb body see from no mo win. And if you look at Kwanya and then omo fa so e bomb body out massy out classy boku a won Eddie Dreams FC a ubehwe a na nko mo unbeaten run 5 games are not my buy and share one but enra bobo cover se media ma stop one abra na omo bo TNA Park. So I think it's a good result, most especially with this Mecca say or your new revelation league in he had already scored 1 goal and wabenya 4 goals in terms of the matches our body ama media ma that is Kingsley Braye scoring that hat-trick, you know. Say so ababa bakosem say after the reconstruction of the TNA Park, you know, this is the first player wabo hat-trick. So it was a good exercise. TNA Park, Mediama, were led by Coach Ibrahim Tanko, and Omochi Dreams FC. Stop unbeaten run now. 4 goals to 0. It's a good result.
Okay. And we build up to Accra Lions and
Basake
Holy Stars. But over table now, Kumasi Asante Kotoko already kind.
Yeah.
And Monia Brepa with 46 points. Bibiani Gold Stars Tosumi, you know, 44 points. The Tosumi and Sano, Nations FC, almost 42. That screen, so. But me boa we be na monitor live on Facebook. Show me live on Facebook. Facebook.
But Alatula we say Kotoko for now about 25 matches. Omo 46 points.
46 points.
And na Nations FC otosu me no 45 points.
Yeah.
So still a 1 point gap no between Asante Kotoko any you can say Nations FC no. And then also we say na nke Mediama. And anura because of 3 points no more allowed man Nations no. Ama ma be nya 3 points. To am na ba be tosu me nu.
So we say the war when you say ma be bobia no.
And na me earlier on 3 points that per decision na every take care after their withdrawal no. The Nations about be tosu me nu left it 1 point. So it tells you say Kotoko game no obebody etia Bechem United no. By all means, Baba Nyara Sports Stadium no, they have to win it if they want to what still fight for the trophy title now. And then after Nations FC or Babina 45, you know, you have BBN Gold Stars also where they all 44 points. So in between Kotoko, any woman, just 2 points and a woman. So BBN Gold Stars, Obebo, Yami Adme, China, only Kotoko, they are all going, you know, fighting for the 3 points. I saw Munya, wow, Utabe to be a regina, wow, the call game, Numana Kaku Jaja, and after that, you also have Media Motosu 9, Alatula, all 41 points. So the top 4, no, from the first position. Any you can say the total A9 or 4 position, you know, 3 points per and they make a difference. Okay. This tells you how competitive league, you know, for now and teams are and then eligible. So bet my added title, no, and also including House of Folk. And
House of Folk bet magic.
Oh, they still have the advantage. Bet magic. If all things being equal, certain paribus said the be out to any situations bearing unforeseen circumstances. House of Folk bet with this Mediama win or mania. If they are able to build their momentum, no man searching Vision FC.
Wow.
Our can say a new town. Abro muko away. You House of Folk. Ebano away performance. Only the second team. Performance.
No game. We and
Ned. So yeah. So
game.
It's a game.
Basake Holy Stars.
It is so unfortunate. Sebo boko din Eddie Accra Lions. Team of Otosu mienu. Last season, no, team na ka 20 Bronco ba beje. Omunya players bia na omwode mo so ani. Onka Shaka Mohammed. After the season, no, na ne baby bia be for bia Shaka Mohammed, and he got that move. Obeka Kotoko crowd na they were, you know, trying to get his signature. Na ko ba be di juma dia momo, but am fam momo na branch no, and make it that eventual mover or the call outside. But ne after so my bomb more than see account 25 games, you know. omo results on Alatula enye bobo ko from say ene no Accra Lions enye and ohwe omo say as of now ometimenya just 23 points after 25 matches
but it's kind fine
Accra Lions investment no be
fine.
Do you think say we will only blame it on the finances ana? No, there are many factors that ultimately contribute to the fact that and then Accra Lions, this is where they find themselves. And I'll blame one on Seneko Remua, Bobo covers Accra Lions. Players now no munya omo no bebe no tom even in January. The lives of Eneno Esuma Munyano, ye jo omo kwan amomako pem e wa manone. So most of the players omo yi omo team ni mu no ye ja bebre kwan and they've gotten new players omo so aba be wura. So in the winter transfer no, that's where they got the Yao Sokoli Munyano eba be keka team no. So omo aba be hia no a new crop of players. Our master start omo ye den omo bo. But where results no mum dia enko ye say ke team pa sabe wabo ye kan say 25 matches na as of now eba no goals ya concede a ono eto na say near the joint third most ono concede 27 goals. We are talking about Accra Lions. As of now, they've only scored 18 goals. Senkayeka, how many Basake only stars? Difference be anymore. Because Basake only stars almost 27 goals. No concede. Abroad match 27. Until they are going to this game, Abroad Babebo Accra Sports Stadium. Goal difference a 0 and a dome anymore. And so Abobo Cresa Accra Lions we a team now, a new crop of players. And Omedi Ababe Remu El Makachi. And then in Semecha, Omoto Triano. Per wins omenya and then room out draws on my ball and then put about the losses omenya na. This is not the kind of performance and could be here and him say team autos you last season, you know. This is the kind of performance over there this season. And over at some point in time they were complaining about officiating and all that. Some nobody now about the room eti e idea and contribute to more but you know mu best blame say technically are things all right for Bobo Konana. Obeka na your reference say Ibrahim Tanku and I know they odi omani. At some point, it's time to resign.
Accra Lions
yes,
matches
so these are some of the matches on my ball.
Yeah,
you can see it there.
Share, no?
What you say?
And then Otenefie ball draw with Kerala United.
Yes.
Otenefie win 2.
Yeah.
Lagos City Simu Bako. So at your mind, the end only say we are there 3 points.
And Omajai.
Until Monday audio, and you do one on your more face chapel.
Yes.
Samates Sancha Lions.
Yeah. And
so no man said that.
So we are entire results now after 25 matches. They've been able to win 5, and then they've drawn 8, and Omalu so as much as 12.
Look at this.
So what you say? Scoring 18, like I was saying, you know, man consider 27. Minus of 9 goals, they don't anymore, almost 23 points. So for now, no. Relegation zone wa omo to do nsiano already in so atemana twomo and we are looking for 2 teams ebe join omo and between womu and the AS17 position Lagos City na omo timi share omo no and omo 22 points 1 point so this game na ye kwakọ wura mu no very crucial e dey mo say kwan bia so omo ye den omo win ba be bisa say Accra Lions of no omo home results na nkasa say na sitie okowura mu home omo na the worst team yensa ka omo and so this season e ba so omo go ofie. What you say? Unzena can no more Accra Sports Stadium like House of Folk, Lagos City mobile. But due to the renovations, so they do baby. Now say the teams no compare. What you say? And we can say Bunumanu or Pongo Yini Club Rita or Pongo Bere. So Accra Lions now on no last season no newly promoted side that Obemuno. These struggles no ina can be na aha. And so in their you can say 12 games on my ball field. Alatula Abraham Kwaku Remo this game. They managed to win only 4. And I know Rome so 5 draws on mania and no lose 3. So 17 points on Metimania of ye. And so can be yen name say league. So we a club will be now betting yaji. And I'm probably a respectable position be enviable position be at the end of the season. Home performance no a key demand. So Bechem United for now ne almost so Remua or fight so Remo top for no. It's near Bibia because of saying no fear. Only one of the teams are on body money then. I was sure as of now Bechem United for Omnia Lusu game. On about 12 matches from my winning 10 and on about draw 2. And no can be now man in to channel country. So Accra Lions as a club this particular season after some talk you know some home performance no and yet besides the entire performance in January and some of the players now come you omo so am super bono bebre ho aye jo omo kwan amama kwa kopie mu nkrofon kroso eni nyina kan obi na contribute to ama ne o Accra Lions baby omo dan enye this particular match omo ba bebo no kwan bia so they need to do whatever they can do to win this
who Basake chances thing
Basake only stars no e kan pa de anka isen kan ho odin ne form ni bibia no per position no down top position no otimi chibas ye kan say Accra Lions e no but no kwasem so onso kwa away ya no performance no Alatula en sheda nye
on and off
on and off it is a mehwe boboku omudi e de Basake Holy Stars okwa wura mu Now this 12 game omo akobody ati omo na senka ye the omo second match omo abebo the previous one omo boy they can asem there omo show omo ofie 2-1 mra omo shia omo na newly promoted side. So this is the second time omo shia. The first time omo shia on Basake every need 2-1. But this side no and I said this time your players are omo more Basake only stars was so. In fact they still have their star but when you say match the can say 26 back na boy before say be call 27 no yebo wie no omo player baako ewura mu enso so team of the week ni mu and that is Prince Tweneboa e ba no goals a oni omo first leg no about 2 goals.
Okay.
Omo match no omo boy no first leg no about 2 goals the tia you can say Accra Lions. So if we are using historical antecedent and I can't say there that Prince Tweneboa who is also going to play this particular game all starting lineup no he can cause more havoc to them if the defensive line of Accra Lions o man na omo so na o man nyom tutu ye a anhwa ne afo ebi on e beda go post mu dia ma Accra Lions one player also try so omo nya sabi ahaban antihua no display American wasem a your friend say no Tweneboa Prince no. So I think Basake Holy Stars going to this game and they 12 position and then the kind of away performance anyway ubetimi atepe say Accra Lions performance o madenedi anyhow this game very important to them say so umtimi win 3 points by all standard no in the first half I'm tipping them say no umbetimi abombody say umbe create chances umbe make more incursions ultimate create defensive splitting airlines most especially about omo midfielders now they need to go all out so be umbe create chances ebetimi break the defensive line of Basake Holy Stars. If not in the second half it will be a tough game for Accra Lions. If they are going to
on a tactical ground, I understand it all.
On the tactical ground, I'll choose Basake Holy Stars. We coach Abdullah Ghazali. Ghazali who says he will prove the performance in bad with Basake Holy Stars. This is the first time when you're in terms of the Premier League, when you're club and casa old coach, in terms of being a head coach, the performance in bad. But the truth of the matter is that this game Okwakwaku Emubedi Eddie Amano, say Okwakobodi Accra Lions, and Alatula, Semekwe Bobokua, Omudin Eddie Basake Holy Stars. On performance, a ban fee and casa so mubu fear. And on my didn't was away no na bibio but in all I will tip Accra Lions say in the first half they'll have to carry the day in the first half
after week 25
yes
team Fatah without the team of the week
so who na make
goalkeeper Benjamin Asari was screen so goalkeeper Benjamin Asari of Folk there was Samuel Osei-Kufuor
right back
of Nations FC Rich Saki
Rich Saki
Edwiana Football Club Nuruddin Abdullah of Mediema Sporting Club and Ulrem Finihua you were Ishmael Ado Justice Blay of Kotoko Emmanuel Konto Emmanuel Ano of also Nations FC.
Sure.
Prince Tweneboa, Basake. Prince Tweneboa, you heard in the of Basake Holy Stars. And Abdul Razak Salifu and Godwin Sifa. But I was shocked, sir. Razak Sims
Simpson go now about the tier nations and all, but we are talking about the performance. When the goal there about competing for goal of the week. But the entire performance, the position now if you look at the exceptional display by the players no more team of the week anymore. Definitely Enyadia Simpson onya the North ewuemu but say me check two players two teams possible lineup be ewuemu so we afo the mistakes are why blunders be our course coming to Accra Sports Stadium Alatula it has to change the narrative for him. So we remove from Tuba, now the ball will be Accra Sports Stadium. A different environment. Accra Sports Stadium happens to be the favorable ground for Accra Lions. That is why last season, no more bomb matches they were able to win at home. Then easy so better the Ashomo. They have these wingers more explosive, or more strikers are not more deadly. But in those strikers, and make us match out. And now we have a new crop of players. Accra Lions. But goalkeeper, I don't expect him to repeat those mistakes or repeat last you can say some of the matches boy before saying the Ombenya Nord Abebo Accra Sports Stadium at the center half we have Ajin and then that of Abrante say Hamzata has scored 1 goal for Elbow Boy friend saying Accra Lions that defender about the area ability and shot bad but having that Yakubu Isa and then Abrante Ede Derek Ogusu that you can say wing backs left and that of right respectively I think this particular game If only some Accra Lions, Quenya, and team become defensive line now. These guys will have to help their air midfielders in terms of some creative incursions, creative cutting crosses and all that. They will have to play that wing, can't say back play, no. Some best send forward, and then they will be coming back to help their center halves to defend and all that. But player be maybe tepeno said no so timinya go edimo no this Nwafo Nigeria striker no up till now he hasn't been able to score more goals, multiple goals for Accra Lions. But if you want to make his name,
my team the performance the same.
Say na my catch on match say he hasn't been able to make a name. On share that enya we bia but this is a different kind of turf. Here can say a playing grounds at the Accra Lions. Our Accra Sports Stadium there. You are supposed to own the you can't say stadium no because you are playing home. And so that player, if you want to announce his presence in the league, that Nwafo guy, this game he has to score a goal in the first half for Accra Lions. But don't forget, in Basake All Stars, no, Makacho, if they have anything, I know Betimaya, that young chap called Prince Tweneboa. This game, any dia, Obetimi should go. Yeah. Bobokwa, your friend saying Accra Lions because he has done it before. In the first leg, he scored 2 goals against them. So he has that thing.
Yeah, bring it back the love. Enche, you be corner join the feed, No me and Sapi Pepe. Yeah, the feed from Accra Sports Stadium. Right. Accra Lions against Basake Holy Stars. Your league, Once I comment, league there this season.
We are back said this time any the Biano boy because the GFA with that partnership and Adom TV, Ghana's of course #1 account television station. They started with Globe, started with Metro and the original and now Jibebia and I said that Aroma some of the players I yet me your madam modi motion kwedi all these players utim say modi maso ni onkai kra okay Black Stars #1 goalkeeper Benjamin Asari who has already shown it to the world say bano ye local league mu there are still more talents. You can say they exploit here. Look at Razak Simpson, look at Mediama Kamaradini, Mahmoudou. All these players, they've shown it. And if you look at Faisal Chawate of Nations FC and the likes, even in terms of goalkeeping department, Oko Ebichem United, their goalkeeper who has been also been able to keep 14 clean sheets. They are all there. And so the league I've told you, the only problem here is these security issues. And besides, about the branded aspect of it, about the sponsorship. Happy hour, they are looking for more kinds of fans. Say, yeah, on Babe Remo Stadium, no Babe cheer or teams up. That is the reason why this happy hour number. But Latula, your league in there for now are competitive. Don't forget, after this particular game, 8 matches to go. A big KG encounters between these 17 teams are compete for the title. Most especially those teams now more top 4 and no more almost was slight chance. So make more top 4. No, any of them can cause havoc to any of their competitors. If you 1 year or 2 year title no there, still you need team back because we there on the Ghana League, in widen. Now my they are attractive.
Adom TV and Augustua and 12 of April 2025. We build up to a Ghana Premier League match day 27. Accra Lions and the Basake Holy Stars. And you better join the feed, at the live commentary, Abro. Even squab na support no what's in Kano. Ochina, you better to nasi beam na yahwe version and how to full game now. I don't know one sem I be braino. Kwabna, wait me take your neck out.
Okay.
I'll wait me my prediction.
Yeah, see the lineup no Eddie Aba. Afo Adom as usual, but right back for the Taylor and a ball, and then Adin and Hamzata or more partnership no twaso, and down Isa free right back or a left back, Yakubu Isa, and then Uramo Fifua, Ubenya Aute, and then Aqua. Also so all started, or match here all started, and what for every that you can say 2 winner or more born forwards, and no about 50 or Bible number 10 rule as a playmaker, and then you have a branch as a Paku, also a ball from the left back and left wings, and then any more Yao. Sokoli on air starting information coach in the room here 4-2-3-1 formation and a coach in the room. And if I look at this, maybe it may not be his strongest as you can say in lineup Kobe the way game anymore, but per ABS incidents BSC training grounds ahead of this crucial game, and all the idea or the room or taking a neck out say when BS these boys they will have to deliver for him. But so also Basake Holy Stars ala two almost lineup now on their banner. And I see them say, one here on having and then Basake Holy Stars still Twenebo among anyway no me den omu so make I say first half idea Accra Lions if they have anything to do me say in the first 30 minutes they have to score a goal to prove a point to say this game they will be the carriers right after first half this moment me I said that Sebia omama kwanma Bobo Kwejim that is Basake Holy Stars extra first goal the game there I'll tip them say they will be away winners. Okay,
me that say you're still watching Adom TV live. We Ghana Premier League match day 27. You're joining feed from the Accra Sports Stadium. Accra Lions and Basake Holy Stars. So go Facebook. Banabasa Mankona Santiago. Any guys need I'm go Facebook.
Yeah.
Show no match near live.
Yeah.
You're hearing live on Adom TV. Now Adom TV. So no, as I'm at them live. Adom page. So our Facebook. And you jai. Na control room for Antonio Man and 10 times. You are joining feed, from the Accra Sports Stadium. Accra Lions against Basake Holy Stars. Yanko na yemfa first 45 minutes, Emrel. The first 45 minutes, you best out to say. Na Yahweh said the first half, echo ye, any BB won't be near the Hunkomo. And Tikoswana and Adom TV. Basake Holy Stars are travel all the way from Central Region. ABPM Ewon crying out when Accra Lions and the Ebe so way. Match day 27. Yakwaba.
On the league table, Omuka 30 points. Accra Lions at the 16th on the league table. Omuka 23 points. And so our league table no so. Na say two teams in air struggle. And so our Premier League in ma ene ye said ye besiako uko eje Accra Lions so. A Bright FN Daniel Afo and a Dago Posi Isa Ibrahim Capito. Jacob Gildas, Daniel Aqua, Fuzi Taylor, Lucky Inwafo, Musa Hamzata, Edmond Amache, Richard Aj, George Parku, Nafi, Jao Sopoli, we and a place here. Omoshashe at the Ama, the home teamer, ye from Accra Lions and LJ, Ewo Akupa Maiso, we a matcha, a Tosuma Kumaku, do me and sa, edu, a me and sa. Accra Lions ebo ewufie ewo Premier League no omabo modern awini matches in the makumako and 9 and oma draw 5 matches alusu 3 games on omo alusu and so bra omo tifia omo ebo vision ebebo 2-1 has a book about 3-2 na fe bipiane Gold Stars esheneka emiensa ono so went manti we match etoso edumiensa referees Nathan Anafu Mohamed Tijan Suleiman Adin Nafi Julia Nunu and officials so mo ama and game no akoso ewo Accra Sports Stadium yako Basake Holy Stars ya Abdul Wahab Abubakari and next Buadu Capito Moses Atta George Kisi Nana Abuaje da Costa Prince Cheneboa Francis Oten Shanson Ibrahim Sadat Zuma Kwame Emmanuel Aj na afi Francis Asante we ene players almost a chance here at the ama Accra the ama Boboko FN Basake Holy Stars and so coach Abdullah Ghazali ono na ne water bench at the Emma Basake Holy Stars na fi game no at my inspection of the goalpost koso and so ewo agopa manaso enchebia center referee Nathan Anafo Beshana Ben Nafe ya the live commentary na to so ya baby what expectation Basake Holy Stars Accra Lions
two teams ni nyina no teams a ma bom homodin ewo Ghana Premier League nim but as to nipa o taking the chances and enumere and I may expect a lot from them. Oshe Accra Lions they are one of the teams in Ghana Premier League. They play beautiful football regardless of position and you Osha Basake Holy Stars the nation's Wembley Accra Sports Stadium any venue a new to them. This is the same venue on Beche Accra to folk a bomo a go Accra to folk entimiante. So for Basake there is never a new team to them. And Osha or more bad game him with a win whilst team and at the Accra Lions a bad game him with a loss. So it tells you say two teams have a lot to offer.